Hello guys, welcome back to the package. This is the mission where we have to re-break into Sword Base. The first thing we have to do is get a good seed where that ghost is over in this corner. So by pressing restart mission and a different input, we can slowly manipulate the spawns to give us what we want, or the game says, screw you, you ain't getting nothing. You get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. So we're going to just walk our way over here, and we're going to start taking care of this area. Slowly by surely, just clearing this out. Now, unlike previous levels, where there's not a whole lot of tricks, besides maybe one or two that we have to do, this one we're gonna be pretty lengthy on what we have to do here. We want to make sure we do this as cleanly as possible, even if that means going a little slower than usual. Take the ghost up here, and we're going to shoot down these three things just to make sure they okay. Game just break my actual camera. Notice how we didn't get any kills there? That's because they didn't die. And I do apologize if I am flipping between on and off on the night vision. It is just easier for me to see that way. I promise it is over as soon as it begins. Always be sure to kill the enemy vehicles as soon as you can, because they are your biggest threat to this area.
Our Falcons are standing by.
And I believe it is 6 shots to kill a gun.
Time to go to work, Noble 6. Take out those guns. First target neutralized. Stand by.
And we just want to make sure we clear everything out in this section. No stone unturned, and if we do it correctly, we shouldn't even be in harm's way.
Commence descent. Meet you inside the base, Lieutenant.
Now, as soon as this gun explodes, we are going to be on a timer. Now we are waiting for the rest of the Noble team to get to Sword Base. So it doesn't matter how fast or slow we go here, the gate won't open until they get there. So we just need to make sure we get there. And sometimes we get screwed up by pure odd grunts that don't die from a tank shot. It happens. Need these ghosts to push because I can't shoot straight down. And if we angle right, where is it? Alright, I guess we're not gonna get the cheeky kill here. So just take it slow. The only thing we need to make sure we do is not die, for starters, and we need to make sure we get this Revenant at the start of the gate. Now, unfortunately, we took a lot of damage at the very beginning, so we had to take this a little more risky than usual. But it's pretty free if you just walk right up to him and hijack him. Now, it's going to be a little bit for the gate to open, or almost immediately as I killed everything before. Now, raise your Revenant as you boost, and you can make it straight in here. And by doing this, we are going to be avoiding all these enemies. Pick up the health pack. Now, right here, you're going to throw the grenade at that little line there. Wait for your shields. And crouch jump up this. If you need to, you can hide right here. Poke out. Noble will be taking care of all of them. Throw the grenade. Throw both your grenades. Make sure you kill everything. Should be 6 kills. I don't remember getting a fuel rod. Now, unfortunately, this is another trick that needs to be done to save a bit of time. This is called statue jump. Because of the statue in here, you can wait for the checkpoint to make sure you can revert. And it's not as free as it looks, but it does work. You just have to make sure you get a sprinting start, and if they shoot you, you will slow down, which means you miss it, unfortunately.
Looks like they got themselves cornered. Or were committed to the position.
I'm going with cornered. There's nothing here.
And now we go into cave.
Let's find Halsey's lab. Move.
And this
Commander,
is probably
I'm
the
seeing
hardest part
turrets
of
already
the
in
mission.
defensive positions.
I'm going to show you this is another trick that most speedrunners use. We're just going to be taking whatever we can get. We're not going to be worried about time for resetting because of how far in we already are. Because of legendary, we're going to be having 3 waves, which means we're going to need the power weapons, the Spartan laser, and the rockets. And we're going to need a Banshee. Now, unfortunately, both Banshees are just dipping away from me for some unknown reason. So we're just going to wait up here for them. Doesn't matter if we take a bunch of damage here, because we can just go right here, pick up a health pack. But now we have to hurry. We have to turn these things on as soon as possible.
I need more time. Whatever you have to do it.
I only get to turn on 2 because of how slow I was and because the Banshee trolled me. We're gonna shoot this Phantom twice. This is D Phantom, left Phantom, and then we're gonna just start shooting it with our plasma cannons and the Banshee bomb. And if we get it fast enough, nothing will drop. And then we move on to Middle Phantom, or Phantom 2, whichever you want to call it. And if you come at it from this angle, it usually doesn't shoot you, but the Banshee might. And because the brutes have spikers, they don't really do anything. So we're going to kill that one too, basically free. And now we're going to be working on C Phantom, Right Phantom, Phantom 3, whatever you want to call it. And there is a kill barrier way below me. So we can just go ahead and do this pretty freely as well. Free is my favorite word for running games, because I don't like challenge. I like it whenever it's free. Now the kill quota is 2. You want to make sure all but 2 things are alive and you'll get the next wave. Which, that should be it. So we're going to run over here, we're going to turn this turret on. And And then we're gonna fly over here to turn this one on. This is to make sure if we miss anything, it still dies. So we're gonna shoot this one with one laser, and we're gonna shoot it with 2 rockets. And both rockets miss because that's how this game works. Why would they not miss? That's also why we turned the turrets on. So as you can hear, the jump pack elites got out. But now we're just gonna rinse and repeat for the other phantoms. We're also gonna kind of hide from the jackals because they have their plasma pistols charged. Don't want that. This is also why you kill Phantom 1 first always, because those elites are killers. 9 here. And that should be another checkpoint, which means the next wave is coming in. And just like before, we're going to be killing Phantom D, Left Phantom, Phantom 1. As always, we're going to shoot it once with our laser and then twice with our rockets and pray that they hit. But now that we're on fire, we can't be as risky as before. And because the middle Phantom is already landed, we're going to go straight for the far right Phantom. Because the middle one will drop off the hunter and a few brutes. We just have to wait for that to despawn now. So as you see, it's flying off, so we have to just play it extremely slow because of how hurt we are. Now, just like in TOTS, the quota does matter,
It's almost ready.
but
Just a little
hunters
more.
in this mission do not count. So now we have the final Phantom coming in. And just like before, we're going to shoot it with our plasma cannons. Banshee Bomb, whenever possible, make sure it actually hits, because it does 0 damage if it misses. And unfortunately, the Phantom hitbox is a little scuffer when they're shooting through it. But with a few precise shots, it's over. Now we want to make sure
I'm opening the laboratory.
the hunters don't shoot us and the Wraith doesn't shoot us either. And just like that, package is over cleanly in about 13 minutes 11 seconds, and our score is 132,000, which is about twice that of the par score. So just like before, we've got it about 7 minutes over the par time. And next is our final mission, the Pillar of Autumn.